There we go. Hello, 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 and welcome back to episode 10. Episode 10 of my Leicester City career mode. And today we're finishing the season off. And yeah, it's going to be a very busy episode today. There's games everywhere we look. I will come back in just 2 seconds. I just need to edit something. We'll copy that. We'll go back onto YouTube. Refresh that. I'm waffling, yeah, just bear with me. And we're starting the episode off with a trip to Lille, I can tell you that. We've gone on to ultimate difficulty as well. We're 5-0 up on aggregate, so hopefully, even if legendary is hard, even if legendary is very hard, we should hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully not bottle a 5-0 lead. So yeah, it can be ropes, but hopefully it shouldn't be ropes. But either way, but yeah, hopefully we should be alright. Shalom. I'm not going to say my reply live in stream, because that can be considered very naughty. Hello Josh, how are you? He's the best moderator. He's not been here for 2 streams. 2 whole streams he's not been here. It's ropes. But yeah, that's good. Yeah, this best mod calls himself the best. No, he is the best mod. So, training. I need to look at my schedule really. Fuming, nocturnal, needed rest. Is Jimmy even awake yet? Is Jimmy alive? So we've got Lille and right, we're in trouble here. Lille and then Chelsea, and then so Brighton's the big game. Brighton's the game in hand on Liverpool, which will put us top of the league if we win. Then we've got Man United in the FA Cup final. I reckon Europa League final will be there or there. But these 2 games, I don't think we're going to win the league, boys. I don't think we'll be able to clutch it up. But either way, you woke up at 12:30. Jesus Christ. We're going to have to rotate a bit. Like, I have no choice but to rotate just a little bit. Because at the end of the day, we do need our first team for the Chelsea game. Daniel Marty's played well for us loads. Right, that's going to be the team to start. He woke up at 12:30, and he doesn't even have the audacity to come in and say hello to the stream. Fuming, absolutely fuming. Chowdhury can start, why not? So let's go train. Louis Williams, hello mate, how are you? Louis Williams is always there, to be fair to the lad. He knows where it's at. All good, good. Did you told me you won the league in the end, didn't you? And Leicester finished 10th. That's ropes for Leicester. Boss, I feel like I've made some. Sam Hughes, just go away. I've made some great progress. I don't like you, go away. Focus on your football. You're doing great, lad, don't worry. Chengi's under. In real life as well, Chengi's under's doing bits. I don't even need to go to the press conference. Don't even need to go to the press conference. Yeah. Fair play to you, fair play. Did you win the Europa League as well, or FA Cup? Are Arsenal in Europe this year? Yeah. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, they won the FA Cup. So yeah, they're in the Europa League. I think. I don't know. I'm waffling. But either way. Yum. What a save. Yay. Ah. Bang. Oh, no way. Is that just pinged itself top bin? Yeah. What a save. Yeah. Ah. Casper. Casper. Oh, Casper. This is lovely. Oh, Casper Schmeichel. Mate, I should be a goalkeeper full time. Oh, no mind. Rah. Sorry, I'm having a bit too much fun with this. Rah. Oh, Casper. No, that's going in. Rah. Oh. Keepers. No chance. Get out of here. I did a new update, but the manager's bug still broke. This is my first time playing with the new update. Does everyone prefer the face cam down here? Well, for you it's down here. Well, it's bottom right, so yeah, it's here. Or do you prefer it up there? But either way, I'm buying a stadium to play at. 5-0 up. Lusk. Come on, boys. Right, let's hope this isn't ropes. That's all I'm asking for. Like you see in the bottom corner, it's 5-0 in aggregate. But it's not over yet, especially being as we're playing on Ultimate. I've turned competitor mode off because competitor mode on Ultimate is ropes. Hopefully the AI should be alright. Really? That's an advantage. You thought they fixed refereeing? Daniel Marty, well played, big man. That's all Luke Thomas. Look at him go. He's going to swing that in. Oh, that's got to be a goal. Oh, what a start. What a start. Ah, I just punched my ear. Come on. What a start that is. Great ball from Luke Thomas. It's fine, James Maddison, who finds the bottom left hand corner. It's Leicester City 1, 0-0. On aggregate, it's Leicester City 6. 0-0 in the Europa League semi-final. That's a great play from the boys. James Maddison, third in the Europa League. Screamer. Tell me about it. Good start on Ultimate, to be fair. Number 10, James Maddison. Oh no. There could be straight back in here. Jonathan Nakone. Great tackle by Luke Thomas. Now Demarai Gray. Goes back to Schmeichel. Now it's the Ghana International. Oh, Chengo. Look at the feet. Oh. That could have been 2. The AI passing on Ultimate is brutal, isn't it? That's what I'm fearing like when I play Chelsea in the league. That's a great ball from Dennis Pratt. With Daniel Marty, the footwork. Vardy. Oh, it's too easy. Come on. I'm so good. Come on. Jamie Vardy's hammer party. I'm playing on Ultimate. This is brutal. And the counter-attacking is the way it is on Ultimate. "16 minutes in, Leicester City 2, 0-0. Number 9, Jimmy Vardy. They're very direct. Next game is going to be ropes. Chelsea on Ultimate is going to be ropes, you can already tell. But it would be in real life for Leicester playing against Chelsea's ropes, so good tackle by Cengiz-Under. Turkishman's playing really well in real life. An assist for second assist in like 12 minutes of football or something. Daniel Marty as well. He was out injured in real life with a torn hamstring at the minute, to be fair. Lucky, but he does well then. He's playing well for us in the game. And last episode we found a meta for Jerzy Perez as well, putting him in behind Vardy or Malin at Cam. And it's, speaking of Cam, here's James Maddison. And Damari Gray gives it back to Cengiz. There's space for Daniel Amati if he can get there. Cengiz decides to cut back in himself. Play the ball to James Maddison. And ball cleared. 85 subs, we love to see it, we do. Rambo, do you know Rambo the streamer, not like our Rambo, Rambo the streamer who's played like Among Us with Sidemen and all that? He gave me a shout out in his stream on Twitch earlier, which is mad. Foot in by Twansby, and he does it again, Axel Twansby. What a signing. Cameron McIver, subscriber, recommended him as a signing. And here we go on the attack. Dennis Pratt finds a Turkishman. Cengiz uses acceleration to get away. And Cengiz should have sweated it. And in games against Chelsea and stuff, we will have to sweat them. But nearly snuck in the left-hand post. A third of the final, a third of the second leg. About pass in France, and Leicester leading by 2-0. 7-0 on aggregate. And now Jonathan Okone. Luke Thomas does well and heads it back to Twansby, finds Schmeichel. And now Johnny Evans threads it very well to Hamza Chowdhury. Chowdhury with his first European goal in real life on Thursday in Athens last week. And now Daniel Amati finds Cengiz again. Cengiz is going to look for Damari Gray in the middle here. Headed clear. Okone picks it up. Thomas doesn't want to be seen too far up here. He's going to have to rely on Gray to get back and cover this zone. Not a lot has gone right for Lille over these last the last 120 minutes of football so far. It's not been great for them. They've had chances, they've just not put them away, and I say that they're probably going to score here. As it's Selic in behind, shot blocked, Kasper Schmeichel saves, and they've had about 3 chances like that, and let's come away with the ball. Maddison finds Vardy, and with Jose Font on 32 pace at centre back, Vardy's got him on strings, and Vardy's found the back of the net. It's Leicester City 3, Lille 0. And it's a very good goal from Jamie Vardy, and the Eagles celebration that he pulled out at Selhurst Park comes into play for the 33-year-old, and age is not on his side. But while he's playing like this for us, he's on our side any day of the week. And we've got Daniel Malin in to replace him in case he gets injured or whatever. But I've not been affected by it. I don't think I've had one injury this season in career mode. Which is pretty... I'm not going to complain about it, but... Still not Leicester in real life. So Vardy scored 11 in the Europa League. Malin's a top goal scorer with 14, 15 I think. Jimmy Vardy. I don't know how Lille are getting on in the domestic season in Liga, but they're not matching for us at any point here. Dennis Pratt looks for under out on the right hand side. As we're approaching half time, we're going into the break. Leicester 3, Lille 0. It's been a good dominant first half from Leicester. And the fans are happy, the ones who've made the trip, and like we can do in real life due to COVID. And I think Mönchengladbach won the last leg, so at the minute I think we play Mönchengladbach in the final. Don't know where the final will be at or anything. But into the second half we go, 45 minutes football, separate Leicester between the Europa League final. We've already found the FA Cup final as we're playing Man United at the end of this month. So we could be in for a double, maybe even a treble if we can get some good results in the Premier League here. Cengiz holds onto the ball nicely. Goes back to Johnny Evans. As Leicester are just controlling the pace of the second half now. They've controlled the whole of the tie between the two teams. Last week in the East Midlands and this week in Lille. In the south of France. Chowdhury sends it wide to Luke Thomas. He finds Damari Gray. Damari Gray cuts inside Vardy, picks it up, he's going to finesse it, and that's a great shot from Jamie Vardy. You just can't stop the man. It's Leicester 4, Lille 0. I don't know if it's me playing well or the AI is just so bad. But it's Leicester 3-0. Sorry, Leicester 4-0. I said 3, it's 4. Vardy hat-trick and Maddison opened the scoring in the second leg of this tie. Also, if you're looking for any controller accessories or anything, make sure you go down to the description and follow the link and use Gardener10 at checkout for a 10% discount on any thumbsticks or controller skins, anything like that, especially with the new consoles coming out. They also brought out wireless chargers recently as well, of Faithful Grips. So if you want a wireless charger or anything, make sure to go down to the description, click on the second link. First link takes you over to Physique Barrel. So if you need any gym wear or anything, go over there, use Gardener at checkout and get yourself a discount as well. There you go, that's the plugin done for now. By the way, happy that Arsenal beat United on Sunday, yeah. I was happy for him as well. I'm glad Arsenal did. I'm glad Arsenal did bits, to be fair. It's quite funny. Leicester did bits at Elland Road last night as well. 4-1 in the end. As Cengiz Ünder comes forward. Turkishman plays it back to Dennis Pratt. Livid. Oh yeah, it's ropes for United really though, isn't it? Vardy finds Gray, and Gray has kind of run around a weird line there. Livid. It was ropes for United though, you've got to admit it was ropes. Perez can come back on for Maddison. And Tielemans, who scored a brace, his first ever Premier League brace last night for Leicester. I swear some of the player pitch has been updated. Like, Danny Ward's hair has never been that long in FIFA before. Sunchu and West Brom, you got stinkers. West Brom lost 2. We did in 2 minutes at Elland Road what West Brom haven't done in the last 2 matches, which is score a goal. Sunchu's had his hair changed, so I don't know whether his in-game appearance has changed. I'm trying to see who else has had pictures done. Luke Thomas hasn't. But Sunchu's defo had. Yeah, he's back in V. Oh, I want to bring Sunchu on now. I want to see if they've added his hair to the game. Because Sunchu's hair is sick. Just for the rock at the back. I was about to say, I swear Sunchu looks a bit different to usual. But they've not done people like Cengiz Ünder in the Leicester top, so on the collars of his shirt you can still see he played for Roma. Technically he still does play for Roma because he's only on loan, but it's a loan to buy. Luke Thomas had a bit of a breakthrough season last season in Leicester first team due to the injuries to Ricardo Pereira and stuff, and Daniel Amati. And that's very nice play from Luke. They're on the score sheet for the first time in the 2 legs. And is it a David or... Well, I'm going to assume... I think it's David. And it's a good goal. To be fair to Leo, it's a shame it came so late. Is Leicester making a triple substitution. That is Bamba. Bamba in the 69th minute. Has he had his hair changed as well? No, he's not. He's still got a short hair. Perez, the Spanishman, the experienced former Newcastle player as well. Getting one of his first appearances this season for Leicester. There's Johnny Evans, the experienced former Man United centre-back as well. Sends it over to Luke Thomas. And ball goes down to Ryan Kent. Kent uses footwork to avoid defenders and Perez picks it up. Lays it to Vardy. Vardy gives it to Dennis Pratt, who scored quite a few in the Europa League this season as well. He finds Vardy. Vardy on the cutback. The defenders read that very well. So Lille come away with the ball. Johnny Evans can't win that header. And Lille coming on the attack again. Renato Sanchez sends it wide. Former Portuguese centre mid as well. Well, I say former, he's current Portuguese centre mid as well. Scored in the final of the Euros in 2016. Dennis Pratt, who seems to be playing his best football for Leicester in real life at the minute, is Vardy. That was meant to go to Perez, but Sanchez intercepts the pass on the way to Ünder anyway. That's a nice ball over the top towards Okone. Okone hits it first time into Rosette, and he was offside anyway. As soon as she plays it short, as Renato Sanchez departs. Now he has Perez, lays it off to Dennis Pratt. Exits Daniel Amati. He finds Jamie Vardy. And Vardy could find Kent here, but Kent's hesitated. Vardy puts in the box to Pratt, shot blocked. Can Vardy win the header? He can. He heads it back to Chengadunda. With just over 3 minutes to go, plus added time. It's Perez who scored from a similar position in the first leg. They shoot him down this time. And he can't do anything more. And Lille going to look to come out on the counter-attack and score another before the end of the game. There's ball sent wide. As Leicester don't have the quickest centre-backs in the world. Şirinci does very well though. The Turk. And Luke Thomas. His pass is intercepted, but it falls back to him, and now it's Hamza Chowdhury. Then the composure and confidence from the Leicester defence, and what a ball that is from Chowdhury, just to get Leicester out of trouble to finish the game. And Leicester City are in the Europa League final. Come on, the boys. Ugh. Leicester are in the Europa League final. Lille fall at the final hurdle, like they have done for the past 2 seasons. But Leicester are in their second final. And we'll definitely go and see the media after that, unless we'll take on Borussia Mönchengladbach in the final. Like I said, I don't know what stadium it will happen at or anything like that. Oh wait, no, what? Napoli won on away. Oh, Napoli scored 2 in the first leg. So even though Mönchengladbach won on the night, Napoli go for on away. So we're playing Napoli. So we've got Italian opponents from the Serie A. As I was going to go for our whole journey to the final, but computer says no.
Quelques secondes après la fin de ce match, merci d'avoir accepté de répondre à nos questions.
I don't understand, mate. I speak English. Me no French. Me no Francais. Me no Francais. Vardy's just a goat.
Voilà, c'est tout.
Vardy's just a
Merci
goat,
encore.
lads. Nothing else to say. Comme ci, comme ça. No. That means I'm okay, I think. Anyway, we're going to Chelsea on the Sunday, and then Brighton on the Wednesday. So as you can see, we are tied and put. Liverpool have lost again. So if we win this game, oh wait, no, sorry, Liverpool have won. If we win this game, we go level on points with Liverpool. If we win against Brighton, we go 3 points clear. And then obviously going into the last game of the season, it's all to play for. So yeah, West Brom and Sheffield United are both relegated as well, I think. Yeah, West Brom and Sheffield United are both relegated. There's no, so yeah, 9 points available. If Leicester win, get 6 more points, they're 3 points clear going into the last day. And they're still telling me I need to do my objectives, otherwise I'm getting sacked. So, Barnes can start with Ricardo Pereira and Timothy Castagna. Şirinci and Fofana can start as centre-backs with Tielemans and Ndidi as the holding midfielders, and apart from that, we're all good. Oh, Javi Simons has got a game face. Look at the boy. Look at the boy. Dewsbury Hall's got an updated game face. Wes Morgan does. Michael Bryan does. James Justin does. Ah, I can actually see the boys. But yeah, anyway, that's the team going into the game against Chelsea. Don't know if it's at Stamford Bridge. Couldn't tell you. I think it's away, but I'm not sure. That's Stamford Bridge. Okay, so that's even more ropes. I can see he's being on the ropes big time. For the game, score predictions chat. There's three of you watching, but one of them's me just checking the stream's going alright. So 2 of you watching. Score predictions for Chelsea on ultimate difficulty. I reckon it's ropes. I reckon 3-1 Chelsea. Josh is probably going to say back the beef, but we'll lose. So, into the game we go. Ben Chilwell, what a snake. B for the bat. I knew you were going to say something like, what's the score prediction though? Right, there we go. We're playing in what? Why have they got a Tifa with Petr Cech? I know he's a Chelsea icon and all that. But why have they got a... Come on the boys. 2-2. Ooh. Skriniar. Chilwell. Jorginho, the penalty king. Not Fernandes. Jorginho is the penalty king. Look at him, the snake. Hit him, Vardy. Smack him up. Shit, get banged. Havertz and Werner. That's just going to be dangerous, isn't it? You can tell. Anyway, looking at the Chelsea team, they're starting in 4-2-3-1. Kepa in goal. Aspie, Ginter, Skriniar and Chilwell as a back four, with Jorginho and Kante sitting as the holding midfielders, with the more advanced midfielders being Pizzi, Deulofeu and Havertz, with Timo Werner up top. That is pace galore for Chelsea, and they've got a player on the bench, Pulisic, Ziyech, so they've got a very stacked bench of Chelsea. And looking at Leicester team, captain Kasper Schmeichel in goal, with Pereira, Fofana, Suyuncu and Castagna as a back four, Tielemans and Ndidi as the holding midfielders, Cengiz Under, Maddison and Barnes as the advanced midfielders, with Jamie Vardy playing as a sole striker up top. Premier League's top scorer so far. And Ndidi and Suyuncu are both on yellow cards as well. But into the... It's not penultimate game of the season. But anyway. Chelsea kick off in the blue strip, attacking from left to right in the first half. As they're just going to ping the ball around like nobody's business here, I reckon. I can't afford to dive into any tackles. It's Jorginho. Gets the ball, gives it out to Aspie. Chelsea captain as well for the day. Goes back to Jorginho. Ball goes through to Timo Werner. Fofana does well and puts Timo Werner on his arse and shows him who's boss after a couple of minutes. Ball goes wide to Barnes. And let's just get some possession in the belt. Fofana. Gives it to Tielemans. And if Cengiz Under can make that run, he does, but a bit too late. Maddison gives it to Ndidi. Ndidi's got space. He finds Vardy. Vardy's in behind. And Vardy's buried it. It's Leicester City 1, Chelsea 0 after 10 minutes. Come on, the boys. Come on. Yeah. Jamie Vardy. Oh, my God. I just don't know what to say about him. He's just so good. As he buries it into the bottom right hand corner, it's Leicester 1, Chelsea 0. And as I say, I want a bit of possession in the bag. We literally have the ball for a solid 2 minutes. Vardy scored 37. That's mad. Vardy scored 37 Premier League goals and they play a total of 38 Premier League games. And he's not even played every game for us this season. And that's what makes it even better. So as it stands, he's scoring probably probably about 1.78 goals a game. But Chelsea are looking to respond immediately with Havertz and Werner, shot blocked again by Fofana. He's another one who's impressing me in real life. Maddison. Gives it to Tielemans, who gets dispossessed by Havertz. He gets pickpocketed. Ball sent wide to Gerard Deulofeu, the former Watford winger, who's been called to stay in the Premier League, and Fofana closes him down. He's jockeying him. The Spanishman plays it back to Ben Chilwell, the former Fox, of course. And now Deulofeu is running backwards. He finds Kante. Kante finds Havertz. Havertz is in the box, and he puts it into row Z. The pressure from Suyuncu put him off. And set from Leicester's first shot has been all Chelsea. And it's Ricardo Pereira. Wesley Fofana gives it back to the Portuguese fullback, who finds Tielemans in the middle, who's last time pickpocketed, who finds a nice ball over to the Nigerian Ndidi. Tielemans uses footwork to get rid of the press of Deulofeu, and now it's Ricardo Pereira who gives it to Cengiz Under, who's offside. Chilwell sends it towards Havertz in the middle. It's now Jorginho. Ball sent over the top towards Pizzi. Castagna chasing a bit too much put on the ball there by Jorginho, and Castagna takes throw, gives it to Ciunci. And now it's Harvey Barnes with his first touch of the game. There's a Stamford Bridge crowd are looking to get behind the boys in blue, but Leicester are keeping them quiet so far. Enough power on the pass from Tielemans to find Under, and Tielemans gets it back. It's now Maddison. Pass deflected and Ndidi picks it up. Ball sent over towards Ricardo Pereira, who finds Vardy. Vardy finds Maddison. And Leicester is just playing around with the ball on the edge of the box, looking for a space. And Kante presses Tielemans, but Tielemans manages to use his feet to get away from him. A heavy touch from Tielemans and he gets the ball away again. Good patient play from Leicester so far, as Maddison forces that a bit too much. They went on the same wavelength there with the two Leicester midfielders, and about that 10 minutes possession goes to waste. Very well intercepted by Ricardo Pereira, and footwork from Cengiz Under to avoid the slide tackle of N'Golo Kante. And Under's way down his right hand side. Footwork from Cengiz Under. He's a nice slippery piece. Ball goes to the edge of the box. And Ndidi. It's Barnes. Barnes nearly gave a pass straight away. Kante tackles him. And now Chelsea can come away on the counter-attacks. Leicester had a lot of men forward. Poor first touch from Werner. And now it's Ben Chilwell. Deulofeu finds Chilwell, who's pressured by Leicester's new signing. And Chilwell with a bit of the back heel. And Pereira takes him down. Kante tackled by Tielemans. And Under sees Vardy trying to get him behind. He finds Vardy. Vardy holds it up. Oh, he looks to find Tielemans. It was a bit too much on it there from James Vardy. And there's another advantage in the middle. And Kepa's going mad. Aspie gives it into Jorginho. And Leicester seems to be playing a very calm game, even though the pressure's very much on to catch and breach the gap to Liverpool. Chilwell plays a nice ball over the top. Ball goes into the middle for Fofana. Heads clear. No Premier League experience for Fofana, but he's playing like he's got loads, says the 19-year-old. And we're going into the break as Leicester are leading Chelsea by 1-0. And Chelsea haven't really lost the Leicester goal. Better set from there. Leicester's counter-attack. As Fulham and Spurs are drawing at half-time. So into the second half we go. Jamie Vardy, the Premier League's top scorer, gets us underway for the second half. And Ciunci and Fofana are a newfound partnership for Leicester. Fofana not giving it easy to get away from his former team St Etienne though, as it's former Leicester manager Poel who's managing there, and he did not want to let Fofana go. And Tielemans gives it to Ndidi, and now Castagna's been quiet. This whole left side of the Leicester team's been quiet, and Barnes looked like he was away, but the referee said he was offside again. And now Aspie sends the ball into the middle. Havertz does well to win the header and hold off Ndidi. Tielemans gets a foot in there, but it falls back on the Chelsea side. And it's now Jorginho. And Chelsea have had a very good, not their best season domestically, and I don't know how they're playing in other tournaments. As Vardy's coming back to help defend, and referee deems Vardy's dispossession of Jorginho illegal. So now Werner's standing over free kick about 40 yards away from goal. Ball goes towards the middle. It's headed on towards the edge of the box, and Barnes is just going to clear it for a Chelsea throw-in. No risk taken there from Barnes as we're approaching the last and final third of the game. There's Chelsea. They're looking to break down the Leicester defence. Chilwell plays the ball into Jorginho. Jorginho's trying to shield the ball and play for the penalty. Oh, who got Megs there? Somebody got Megs, and Chelsea find the ball in the back of the net. Is it Peasy, I think it is, who was unmarked in the middle. And you knew as soon as the cross went through Ndidi's legs here that the ball was going into the back of the net. It's Leicester 1, Chelsea 1.
Goal for Chelsea, number 25, Peasy.
And it was looking like Chelsea who were going to score more than Leicester as we enter the final third. And the pitch is looking a bit worn at Stamford Bridge, but no doubt the groundsman will get on it. A random comment, I know. Here's Fofana, gives it to Sunchi. Now Castagna. Castagna finds Vardy. Vardy could have found Castagna again, but finds Tielemans. Tielemans finds Maddison, who may be offside. Maddison looks for bats for Tielemans, but Kepa gets up. And Tielemans isn't the biggest midfielder, and Sunchi does well. Indeed, he brings it down, sends it wide to Harvey Barnes. Barnes dispossessed, and the ball doesn't go out for a throw in either, so Pizzi, the goal scorer for Chelsea, comes away with the ball. And the crowd goes silent, as you can feel the tension in the air at Stamford Bridge. I can definitely feel the tension from my house. Chelsea in the box again for Fofana as well. Tielemans comes away with it. He's not the quickest midfielder. Maddison. Oh, looks to find Vardy on the counter-attack. And that's how Leicester are playing. And now it's Timo Werner. Chelsea looking dangerous again. Castagna gets the foot in and puts an end to the attack. And he as well to use his feet to get away from the Chelsea players as well. But Barnes has been dispossessed down the left-hand side again. And this could be ropes for Leicester. Shot blocked by Sunchi. Goes out for a Chelsea corner. 15 minutes to go. And if there is going to be another goal, it does look like it's going to go the way of Chelsea. If we ring Dennis Pratt on. We'll bring Malin on, but on the left. Because Barnes has had a very shaky game for the Foxes today. So it's the Chelsea corner, 15 minutes to go. The double substitution from Leicester. Ball goes in the middle. Werner wins the header, but doesn't challenge Schmeichel. Come on, Leicester. Louis back in the beef. Ferreira sends the ball down to Cengiz Under. Ah, Cengiz Under, heavy touch. Chilwell manages to get a foot in. And that might have been Leicester's last possession. Well, last bigger chance. Dennis Pratt puts foot in on former Leicester teammate. Pratt gives it to Ndidi. Malin finds Maddison. Maddison finds Under in a wide position. It's now Dennis Pratt again. Vardy. Pressed by Kante. Malin finds Maddison. Maddison from the edge of the box. Finesses it! I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Who's dislike the stream? Oh well, we avoid the haters. That's my first dislike on the channel, so we'll turn it into a positive. It's taken this long to get a dislike. It's the Leicester corner. Ball goes into the middle. Ndidi wins a header. Oh, I thought that was in. No, like you can see on stream, Gastagot, I thought it was in. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I thought it was in. And one more chance for Leicester. And they could have scored both them. First, the big save from Kepa, and then Ndidi misses the target. Werner picks the ball up. Chelsea coming down the left-hand side. Kante. Ziyech. Sunchi with a big tackle. It's not gone yet. It's a corner for Chelsea. This stream is cool. Thank you, Louis. Means a lot, mate. Ball played short from the corner. Under's been skinned. Leicester can't afford to dive in here. Ziyech with the footwork. Castagna. PC tackle. No way has that snuck in. And a Pizzi double puts Leicester behind at the death. Oh. And you can see all the Leicester players drop to the floor. And that's going to be the end. Pizzi double is the difference. Oh, that's ropes. Madison. Right, he plays it back to Pratt. Oh, ref, look when. Oh no, Leicester drop points to Chelsea. At the death as well, it was Pizzi. It puts the ball into the back of the net. Oh, what a scam.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match.
Oh, that's ropes. I don't know. It couldn't last forever. We didn't deserve to win. We didn't deserve to lose. A draw would have been fair. It wasn't down to effort. The boys did well. He's have to improve. Go and beat Brighton in midweek. Oh, I'm upset. That was disappointing. So this is to put us level on points going into the final day. So we lose this game, we've lost the league. Right, speak about tension and pressure. Liverpool have won. So, I feel sick. This is nervous. So we play Brighton, we win that. Liverpool play West Ham on the final day, and we play Tottenham. We win the league on goal difference if we win both games. So if it comes down to a tie on points, we win the league. But we still need to get over this hurdle first. We need a new right winger, I can tell you that. Barnes was awful that game, so Gray can play. No, I'm not going to rotate too much. So unlucky. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm gutted. We're so close to hanging on to the draw, but they're knackered. Wow. That was so. I'll be trying to sleep at night, and that'll be come back to haunt me. If that moment comes back to haunt me, I'm going to be disappointed. Oh dear. Oh, what are we doing? Pass and go. Oh. Malin's on form for the Foxes as we're playing white kit again. As we're at the Amex Stadium for the penultimate game of the Premier League season. Leicester had a difficult run in with 3 games in the final week, and then an FA Cup final and a Europa League final to play as well. Don't know who that manager is, but as we saw, their predicted lineup was a 5 at the back to take us on in the penultimate game of the Premier League season, and Leicester running for the playoffs, looking to hold on to the title hopes, and Brighton down the other end of the table looking to avoid relegation. I think they were in the relegation battle as well. I think they were sitting 18th. So it's going to be ropes for difference under the table as we look at the Brighton team. Matt Ryan in goal, starts with Stevanovic, Mustafi, White, Webster and Bernardo as a back 5, with Alcaraz and Lallana, the former Liverpool man, in midfield, with McAllister and Done and Mapai as a front 3. And as you can see, White captains Brighton after joining from Leeds in the winter. As we look at the Leicester team, the 4-2-3-1, only one change to the Leicester team. With Schmeichel in goal for Fana, Syunchu, Castagna and Pereira as a back four. Dennis Pratt comes in to start replacing Yuri Tielemans, and Demarai Gray comes in on the left. Three changes, sorry. Demarai Gray comes in on the left to replace Harvey Barnes, and Daniel Malin comes in up top. Apart from that, it's the same. There's still 8 players who kept their spot, and no changes to the bench as we kick off at the Amex Stadium. Brighton taking on Leicester in what is literally a 6-point game for both teams. Leicester, if they lose this, they're going to finish second in the league, but if they win this, it's going to go to the final day, whether who's going to lift the Premier League trophy. Leicester are looking to do the double at least at the minute, maybe even the triple if we can take it down to the final day, and if we can get any points from Spurs, that would be great. But without further ado, we've got to take on this game first. We've got to take on Brighton on the south coast. As Brighton are looking to add some early pressure to the Leicester team. As Dennis Pratt intercepts the throw, and it's Wesley Fofana who had a good game. Barnes obviously dropped due to being quiet last game, because Stanya has also had a quiet game for his standards, as he finds Daniel Malin in the middle. Malin finds Maddison, who finds Pratt. Pratt's got to hold it up while he waits for support, and Pratt with the back heel through to James Maddison. Maddison banged it, and what a finish that is from James Maddison. 9 minutes in again, it's Leicester 1, Brighton 0. And that's a great shot from James Maddison. Dennis Pratt again, the key man, holds it up and lays it off to Maddison, who scores, and that might put him into double digits for the season, I believe. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, we'll see in a minute anyway. But Maddison, 10 minutes in, double digits is nearly in the 20s. And it's a great finish by James Maddison. It's Leicester City 1, Brighton 0. Leicester have already sealed West Brom's fate this season. Question is, will they seal Brighton's fate, as Bruno Fernandes puts Man United 1-0 up against Fulham, as you saw in the top right corner. Ball goes over the top towards Stevanovic. He's being pressed by Timothy Castagna, and that's near Mapai. And Leicester two teaming, and he gets the ball away to Stojanovic. I'm going to nail it at one point this game. Great tackle from Timothy Castagna. Leicester. Zandone, the Romanian international, gives it to Alcaraz, who partners former Liverpool man Adam Lallana in the midfield. And I keep diving in, and I need to stop because it's going to come back to haunt me later, just like it did against Chelsea. McAllister plays it back to Lallana on the edge of the box, and we know what Lallana can do from this type of range. Fofana puts a foot in it. It's a Brighton corner, and McAllister, he's going to swing it in towards Mustafi. Mustafi's won it, and 10 minutes after Leicester score, Syunchu finds himself the wrong side of Mustafi. And why would it have to be Mustafi that scores against me? Of course it is. Mustafi's first Premier League goal, and it pulls Brighton level. And I knew as soon as from that corner when Syunchu was the wrong side of Mustafi. And it has been all Brighton again. Leicester seems to be getting complacent. William Lungu, hello mate, how are you? You've joined at the bad time. There's a lot of pressure on. And now it's James Maddison. There's Leicester a level against Brighton. Dennis Pratt, who's a key man in the first goal, gives it to James Maddison, who finds Demarai Gray in a wide area. Gray finds Pratt. All 11 men back in their Brighton half, with 5 at the back as well. Maddison manages, no he doesn't, puts too much on it, and Bernardo brings an end to that play, and that's poor from McAllister. Anyway, how are you, Welly? You alright, mate? It's now Wilfred Ndidi. Maddison, who scored the first, and now they're looking for a breakthrough again. It's Daniel Malin. Oh, he nearly looked to find Dennis Pratt, the Belgian. And that's Alcaraz, gives it to Stojanovic, who's being chased by Castagna. And it's another big tackle from Timothy. Alcaraz picks it up on the edge of the box. There's the switch towards Webster. Is that going to have too much on it? And it does. Leicester. You can definitely tell the difficulty change. And now it's Kaglar Sunji. Gives it to Timothy Castagna. He's going to give and go. But he's been followed and there was space in the end there. And Pratt finds Maddison. Ziyech puts Chelsea 2-0 up against Villa. Malin, is he onside? No, he's not. And Dominic Ryan has the ball behind him in his net again. But offside from Daniel Malin. And Leicester pick up the ball and they're going to look to build from that. Daniel Malin. Malin, fine Cengiz Under. Under, is he? No, the heavy touch from Cengiz Under gives Webster the chance to put himself between ball and body. And now it's Neil Mapai. Being chased by fellow Frenchman Wesley Fofana. And Mapai's going to back his pace to get away from the Frenchman. But the 19-year-old does catch up with him in the end. It's Bernardo, the Brazilian fullback. In the 45th minute, Wesley Fofana does well, and he's not having any of this 45th minute nonsense. As it's at half time at the Amex Stadium, it's one apiece between Leicester and Brighton, as I'm sure all the Liverpool players will be watching on. As if we lose tonight, all Liverpool need to do is get a point or something. Oh, blue! The likes have come out of nowhere. It's now 3 likes to 1 dislike, 5 likes. Jeez. That's mad. 5 likes to 1 dislike. We love that from the boys. Get rid of the haters. Into the second half we go. And Mustafi. Again from the corner. Bought Brighton level. And it's Timothy Castagna. Gives it to Ndidi. Maddison, who put Leicester in front after 10 minutes. Gives it to Ricardo Pereira. Right, Ricardo Pereira cuts inside. Gives it to Wilfred Ndidi, who finds Malin. Malin. Oh, Maddison just can't get a foot on it. The 5 at the back's proving difficult for Leicester to break down. As now you can see in the top left, the player to watch is Mustafi. As Brighton are throwing numbers forward at Leicester here. Ball sent over the top, it's Bernardo who's offside. Josh, that's horrendous, mate. Zindone is replaced by Connolly. Ricardo Pereira gives it to Maddison. And Leicester need to get something. I don't know where from, but they need to get something. And it might have to be to look to the bench towards Jamie Vardy. As it's Cengiz Under. Under. There's space. Can he get through it? Oh, he's cut back a bit. It's now Malin. Malin finds Pratt. Oh, the foot got there. And sends the ball back to Ryan. As Man United take on Brighton on the last day. So it's 2 difficult fixtures for both these teams on the last day. Leicester to play Tottenham. And Castagna does well. And that's a Leicester throw in, and Timothy Castagna does very well. Right, the changes are going to have to come in again. And then Vardy plays up top. No, that's not going to work. I was going to... Tielemans can come on for Pratt. But apart from that, that's what we need to do in the transfer window, is just build more subs. Build a more in-depth team. It's Malin, who's now, like we've just seen, playing on the left wing. He uses footwork and does well. And gives it to the Premier League's top scorer, Jamie Vardy. And Vardy is working hard as he's looking dangerous already. Tielemans. Come on! It's Leicester 2, Brighton 1. Tielemans' first touch in the ball for Leicester. And Under with the assist. It's a very nice goal from Leicester. Come on. Limbs. Limbs at Brighton. Tielemans has scored 6 this season. Scored 3 in real life, I think, 4 in real life. Right, let's not get too excited. There's still 25 minutes to go, and we know what can happen in the 90th minute. As that was a nice bit of skill there, but Maddison puts a stop to the attack. 20 minutes to go at the Amex. It's Ricardo Pereira. Tielemans gives it to Maddison in the middle. Maddison sees Vardy. That was meant to go to Tielemans. Vardy puts a bit too much on it. And the ball finds its way back to the Australian number 1. Dominic Ryan. No, sorry, Matthew Ryan. I don't like this. This is horrible. McAllister. Tackled by Ndidi. And legally as well. Deems the referee. Vardy. Oh, Jamie. If that was Maddison, the ball would have sunk well to Malin there. And Castagna dives in. But Leicester have time to get the players back behind the ball. Tielemans as well. Slow it down, boys. Slow it down. It's ropes. Fofana finds Castagna. Malin. Vardy. Back to Malin. Malin does well. Cuts inside. He gives it back to Ndidi. Gives it to Tielemans. Snowchengi's under. Finds Vardy. Maddison needs to drop back deeper if we want him to get the ball. That's poor from Leicester. We've got time. 83 minutes played. 6.5 minutes to go plus added time. Sunchu loses out on another header. And it's when key moments like this where you notice when Sunchu loses headers. As it's Lallana. Ball goes through to Mapai. Fofana does well. And Castagna clears it through Daniel Malin. And then Ndidi. He's going to look to find Malin and the acrobatic clearance. It's the 88th. There was no need to do that. If we concede it, it's completely my fault. But it's what will the game throw at us. Where's Ricardo Pereira? Why is everyone running away? Whoa, Kasper Schmeichel, what a save. There's a corner. And we know what happens from corners, boys. Come on. It's the last attack of the game. Out we go, please. Well played. Ref, please help me. Yes, ref. The sigh of relief. We get a first Premier League victory of the episode. Oh my god. I don't think I can take Tottenham I reckon we're going to get ropes by Tottenham. They've got so many OP players, it's going to be ropes against Tottenham. 100%. We said it would be ropes against Chelsea. It was ropes in the last 15 minutes. And it came back to bite us in the arse. But it finishes Leicester City 2, Brighton 1. A hard-fought dub. True. Very true. A well-deserved win as well. So, well, 2 shots in 90 minutes, both of them going in. I think we deserved it. I think we deserved
just
it.
a couple of questions for you.
I don't want to say we should have scored more. We need morale. Does that
Thank you.
send Brighton down? Have we sealed their fate for next season as well? So it is all square. Man City are in 4th. Wow. Arsenal are in 9th. We have sealed Brighton's... Oh wait, no we've not. Brighton go to the last day as well. Brighton can finish 16th. Fulham and Palace can still go down. Villa are safe. Unless Brighton win by 9 goals. 10 goals. Villa are safe. So it's Palace, Fulham or Brighton that can go down. And obviously it's only us or Liverpool that can win the league. On goal difference, we win the league. But Liverpool have got West Ham on the final day. And obviously it's the day where all the games kick off at the same time. So you can't see what happens in any of the other games. I'm going to get finessed by the game. I can feel it. I can feel it coming. I'm going to get finessed by the game. Boys, I can feel it coming.
Thank you
It's
for
ropes.
joining us. We'll start the questions now.
We need to keep our heads. We need to keep our heads. Oh, my hands are so sweaty. I feel like I'm playing foot champs. So Napoli on a Wednesday night. Wow. So we get 5 days rest, then play United in cup final, and then 3 days rest, then play Napoli. So that's at Wembley. I don't know where the Napoli game is. I nearly simmed today then. Imagine the scenes. Oh, that would have been ropes. So 26th of May 2021. Oh, that's the first L in ages as well, I think. Yeah, look at that, all wins. Last time we lost, I didn't play the Greece game. Last time we lost a game I played was a Europa League game. Except Chelsea, I know. Well, I know we've just lost that. Right. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. So Vardy starts alongside Barnes. Barnes has been called up. Tielemans is being called up again. Just a straight swap. Oh, they've got TT as well. Wow. This is going to be ropes. There's 5 viewers as well that have come to watch the final game of the Premier League season. Whoever wins it takes it all. So if we win, we've won the league. Unless Liverpool win by a solid 30 goals. Yeah, so if we win, we win the league. If we draw, our fate goes in Liverpool's hands. So basically, we need to match Liverpool or better them. We've got 6 likes. The boys want it. Oh, this is for ropes. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Whew. Yuri Tielemans, the man who scored the winning goal against Brighton. As it's quiet. Oh, there we go.
Thank you for attending today's match. Will you
With
please
ball,
welcome
Harry
our
Kane
visitors,
leads him out.
Leicester City and Tottenham Hotspur.
So Vardy's wrapped up the golden boot, which is also a good start. Jose Mourinho versus Lewis Gardner.
Number 1,
Mourinho don't want the smoke.
Lloris.
As you can see, Harry Kane leading the Tottenham side into battle.
Number 4, Toby Alderweireld. Number 5,
Hugo Lloris, Serge Aurier,
Piper.
Dele Alli and Heung-min Son as well.
Number 7, Hong Min Son. Number 20, Dele Alli. And number 10, Harry Kane.
So there you go, Lloris, Aurier, Umtiti, Alderweireld and Reguilon as a back four. Lo Celso and Højbjerg as a holding midfielders. Lamela, Son and Ali as an advanced midfielder. And the captain, Harry Kane, leads the Tottenham side from the top. And just look at the bench. Bale, Bergwijn, Bonucci. Bloody hell. And Leicester, our captain, Kasper Schmeichel, leads Leicester into battle. Pereira, Fofana, Sunchu and Castagne as a back four. Tielemans, who scored the winning goal, and indeed is holding midfield. Cheng is under. Barnes gets recalled to the squad, and Maddison. And then Premier League's golden boot winner, Jamie Vardy, up top. Again, there's yellow cards in the side, but that doesn't matter. It's the last game of the Premier League season. Here we go then. At White Hart Lane, Harry Kane kicks us off. The Argentinian Lamela. It's now Lo Celso. Let's get the score predictions in chat. I reckon they're going to win 2-1. I reckon we're going to bottle the league. I say bottle it. We were 10 points down at one point, so it's not really bottled. It's Eric Lamela. Oh no, Liverpool have scored already, so we have to win now. Maddison puts a great tackle in, and now Cengiz Ünder's away down the right. The Turkish international, 24 appearances for Turkey. Maddison, come on. It's Leicester 1, Tottenham 0. Again, in the first 10 minutes, Leicester have got themselves a goal. Oh, mate. Oh, this is... Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I do not like this one bit. It's Leicester 1, Tottenham 0. So as it stands now with the league finish, we win the league. On goal difference. After 38 games, it comes down to goal difference. Oh, 10 minutes played. So Leicester need to hold on for another 80 minutes. I can see Gazabale coming off the bench and scoring. And Didi with a big tackle. Referees deems it illegal. You can see United 8 points behind Leicester and Liverpool. Man City sit behind them in 4th. I don't know how far behind, but I can tell you they're in 4th. Cengiz Ünder away again. Is away down the right. He cuts back inside. Umtiti reads it this time, but can't dispossess him. Now Tielemans, the Belgian, sends it towards Maddison. Maddison, poor first touch. And Tottenham play away through Eric Lamela. And Barnes can press that. Ball sent over the top towards Heung-min Son. Who's, well, we've got to look out for the whole Tottenham team. Maddison does well. Tackles. Reguilon takes Ünder off his feet. Referee says no foul. Vardy comes in and backs the beef. Puts in a big tackle on Reguilon. The Spurs playing some nice little football. This is relentless from Spurs. And Didi, big tackle on Dele Alli. And Didi gives it to Ünder. It's Vardy. Maddison. Vardy again. He's in the bot. Ref! Oh my, no, they're going to save it. It's penalty, you know they're going to save it. As Jan Vertonghen takes Vardy down. Sorry, Alderweireld takes Vardy down. Sorry, it's not even that, it's Højbjerg. He takes Vardy down. And he's proper snapped him and all. I reckon that's a red card offence, but referee doesn't even give a card. And Vardy. Oh, I knew he was going to save it. It was so obvious. I should have gone top. Ball in the middle. Headed up, back out clear. Another Leicester corner. It's a good ball out towards Vardy. There's heads on it. Tottenham clear. So Tottenham breathe again. I should have gone to the top bins. Vardy picks the ball up in the middle. Gives it to Wilfred and Ndidi, who gives it back to Sunji. Leicester's still pressing Tottenham quite high, even though they don't need to. But I don't feel comfortable with 1 goal lead. Maddison. Gives it to Cengiz Ünder. Oh, Ricardo Pereira does well. It's Maddison. Ball's in the middle with Vardy. Shot blocked. Can Pereira get up and beat Son? He can't. And now Pereira needs to get back. Here's Tottenham again, play away. It goes quiet around the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. You can feel the tension in the air. Tottenham don't have a lot to play for, I don't think. They might be playing for a European place, you don't know. Tielemans puts the foot in. Referee says it's done illegally. And this could go towards Kane in the middle. And this is where Spurs are going to be... Oh, never mind. Kane's taking it. Ball goes towards the middle. Fofana heads straight back out to the Spurs captain. Lamela, you can... One shot. One shot. One shot is all it takes on Ultimate AI. Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool 2-0 up. Oh no, West Ham has scored as well. Maddison. Ref. Fuck me, you stupid donkey. Indeed he does well, but of course it falls straight back to them. Son, tackle by Ricardo Pereira. Now it's Cengiz Under. Maddison finds Under. Under gives and goes to Vardy. Vardy also gives and goes. Under. Oh, auto block repair. Auto block replace. It's half time, it's 1-1. This is ropes. I don't like it. Oh. As long as Man United are drawing 1-1 Brighton. Hey? What? How Liverpool ended up 3-1 up? Oh, this game's such a scam. It's such a scam. It's such a scam. It was 1-1 literally 2 seconds ago. In the 36th minute, it was 1-1. Oh, it's ropes. 24 minutes between the 2 goals. And now pressure is on Leicester to score. Maddison gives it to Vardy, who finds Cengiz Under. Cengiz Under runs away from the box. It's Tielemans. It's now Under again. It's Castagna. How good would that be to top as his first season as Leicester player to score? Tielemans finds Vardy. Oh, Vardy. Nice little ball over the top, a little pitching wedge there from Dele Alli. Fofana as well to get rid of the first tackle, and Castagna does even better and comes away with the ball. It's Maddison. Maddison finds Vardy. It's a pretty poor ball for Maddison's standards, and Vardy with a heavy touch. Fofana comes in, intercepts the pass though. Tielemans' footwork. Ah, Vardy, come on, fucking hell. Is Vardy on stay central? Because he needs to be. He's not even on getting behind. Right, I'm diving in. I'm feeling the pressure, boys. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling the pressure. That's Leicester ball. Debatably a foul, but it's a Leicester ball. Now it's Under. Maddison. Under again. Cuts inside. Tielemans makes the run. Vardy. Ugh, Vardy just can't pass. Cengiz picks it up again. Tielemans finds Vardy. No, what a save by Hugo Lloris. It's 4-1 now, Liverpool. That's not a foul, it's just a bit of strength, ref. And he's booked. I thought they'd fix referees. Fofana as well. Oh, indeed, he's been booked as well, so I can't really dive in. Sunchi does well. Ball goes to Harvey Barnes. He finds Vardy. Vardy finds Maddison. Maddison finds Tielemans. He finds Cengiz. Vardy, Tielemans. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, it's ropes. No. Leicester have 15 minutes to hold on for the Premier League title. Tielemans comes in clutch again. Oh, mate, this is horrendous. Oh, this is horrendous. Oh, we need to... How much does a badge mean to you, boys? We'll put Malin on there so he can slide tackle if we need him to. Pratt there, and we'll pull Pratt back to the centre mid. We're going proper ropes. Oh, I don't like it. Right, come on then. 13 minutes to go. It's well deserved for Leicester as well. Let's not get anyone sent off. Let's not be stupid. Very well played. And that's Wilfred Ndidi. Finds Vardy. And Vardy looks for Malin. Goes back to Vardy. Delays off Ricardo Pereira. It's Pratt. That needed to go in from the Belgian. That is Maddison. That's a goal. So will we regret that mistake as Correa comes on? Tielemans does well. And now it's Pratt. Finds Barnes. Who holds it up. Finds Vardy. Tielemans. Vardy. Oh no. Vardy's had 5 shots. That should have definitely gone in. He's had a few saved, but that should have definitely gone in. You'd have expected Vardy to score that. This ball goes into the middle. Let me change to someone good, thank you. Castagna puts in a big tackle. Tielemans does the same. Barnes finds Castagna. Castagna finds Tielemans. Barnes, seal the deal. Auto block. Ref. We've won the league. We've won the league. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on, City. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, look at it. Woohoo! That was ropes. That was right. Oh. No, that was honestly, as soon as we lost that Chelsea game, I thought it's game over. But Liverpool, there you go, Liverpool have that. Oh, that was ropes. My heart My heart can't take that. And we've got, when we go again with the FA Cup final and the Europa League final, we're going for the treble. Why are they singing when the Spurs go marching in? We move. Premier League champions, Leicester City. They've done it again. They've done it again. Leicester City. They've done it again. As soon as Vardy missed that penalty and we missed them couple of chances at the end, I was like, they're going to score. You can just tell they're going to pull something out of the bag. What did the game tried to finesse me. The game tried to finesse me, putting Liverpool 3-1 up.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Hey, we won the league. What was it saying we missed out? Yuri Tielemans coming in clutch.
Thanks so much.
Two games in a row as well, Tielemans. Oh, Ryan Kent, shut up, you're bent. Thank God. Don't worry, Ryan, you'll be alright. £184 million. Ndidi's been banned. That's the problem. So, win the league. Sorry, finish in the Europa League place. We have done. Ndidi, that carries over to FA Cup, does it? Okay, so that's big. We've not got Ndidi for the FA Cup. Kent can have a start. We need to save Sunchu for the Europa League. Obviously he's suspended, so Hamza comes in. Paris can play down the right as well. Simon's can come onto the bench. Barnes can also go on the bench. Because obviously we've got 3 days between the two finals. And I don't know whether the boys will recover in that time. Why is it? I want to train this team sheet. I'm going to get smashed by Man United, you can tell. Like, they're just such a good team. Right, we'll clear players. Who am I starting? Kent. Oh, so that means they're in another drill. Right, okay. Dennis Pratt. Perez. And Malin. How many do they do this? Yes, I want Kent in here, please. Swansby. Oh, I can't be bothered to change it. Right, I need a toilet. Right, that was ropes that last game, so I'm just going to nip to the toilet quickly. Before we go into another final, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
We're back.
We're back. Right, the team of the tournament's been announced. We'll have a look at this. I kind of just need to let my heart settle again. That's why I'm just trying to postpone stuff. No, we'll go into it. I think if you're watching and you've not already subscribed, that deserves a subscription. So anyway, Vardy's been named player of the year. The team of the week, Tielemans has got to be in there. Yeah, Tielemans is in the team. The only Leicester player in the team of the week. That's pretty ropey. So Vardy's player of the season. Alisson's won the Golden Glove. Vardy wins the the Golden Boot. The team of the year, well, team of the season. Is he going to show me, or is it just going to show me then? So that's the back four. So back five, sorry. So Suyunshu's found himself a place in the team of the year. So is Maddison, so is Vardy. So we've got 3 players in the team of the season, not team of the year. I keep saying team of the year. Tielemans is in the team of the week. But yeah, it's good. It's good. We've won the Premier League. But that's not an objective. We need to win the Europa League as a objective. Yeah, that's an objective, to win the Europa League. Stanley Martin. Who are you, lad? What do you want? Ooh. 78 to 84. 80 to 94. That's mad. But yeah, he would just sit there. He'll probably leave, but he's not anything special. Right, Stanley Martin again. I don't care, mate. You're not getting called up. We've got too many.
Thank you for joining us here today. We'll be taking some questions now.
Oh dear. Anyway, so fitness isn't an issue. Fitness will be an issue for Wednesday. If it was on Thursday, it would be fine, but if it's fitness will be an issue for Wednesday. We're gassed. If you can't be gassed.
Thank you.
So, do we give Malin a start? We do. We should. We should. Yeah, that's going to be a team to start the FA Cup final. Josh Defo wants Man U to win. I know he does, you can tell. As they're going full first team. This is what all they're playing for now, though, isn't it? Yeah, Josh Defo wants United to win. What a ropey guy. Doesn't even. I give him the mod title and he wants Man United to win. It's ropes. So this is the sit forward cam, but if not, I'll be like this most of the time. So into the FA Cup final we go. Leicester going for the double now. See Rashford with the captain's armband on for Manchester United. Big of it. I knew you were going to say that. You just want them to win, I know you do. Oh well. It's more incentive to win. Jokes, it's more pressure if anything. I need to warm my hands up. They've gone cold because of all the sweat on them. Here we go then, the FA Cup final, Wembley Stadium, 2021. Leicester going for the treble. Here's Kasper Schmeichel against his dad's former team. Leads him out. And Leicester playing in white in the final. They've opted for the white kit, not the blue kit. As Leicester beat Newcastle in the semi-finals to get there through Ruiz Perez. As United beat Chelsea on penalties. And Leicester had quite an easy route to the final, to be fair. Kramaric scored 2. Former Leicester player as well. As you can see, the player shaking hand. And James Justin is his first big pressure game in the Leicester shirt. Ryan Kent also gets his first cup final start. As you can see, Wesley Fofana as well, who's been doing bits for the Leicester back line in the past few games. So the United team, there's Maguire and Pogba both on the bench, so is Milic and Scott McTominay. They'll be playing a 4-2-3-1. Paulista's booked, but that's not going to affect anything. Rashford, the captain. Grimaldo starts at left back. Wan-Bissaka at right back, and Greenwood again. So that front four always looks dangerous. The Leicester team is always checking his unders on the yellow card as well, so he can't get booked. Otherwise, he misses Wednesday's Europa League final. 4-2-3-1. Schmeichel in goal as the captain. As you can see, Fofana and Swansby, the former Man United player, at centre back for us. So we've got Kramaric playing for United, for Swansby playing for Leicester, and into the FA Cup final we go. Leicester looking to make it 2 trophies in 7 days, and then they're looking to make it 3 in 10 days on Wednesday night against Napoli. Leicester have rotated a bit to try and get avoid injuries. As Chowdhury puts in first big tackle. Remember, Ndidi's missing from the Leicester squad through suspension, as he's picked up too many yellow cards so far this season. And here's Perez, who's been sent back out wide by our manager, and he gets some early touches of the ball. It's Daniel Malin, gives it back to Hamza Chowdhury. He sends it wide to the Spanish man Perez, who scored against his former club in the semi-final to put Leicester through. It's Daniel Malin. And Leicester put Man United under the cosh already. Ball goes to James Justin. To Jerzy Perez, who puts inside of Alejandro Grimaldo. Can't get away from him though. And that's the problem for Jerzy Perez. He's not the quickest guy to play out on the right flank. And Van der Beek gives it in to former Leicester player who scored quite a few goals for Leicester in the Premier League, Andre Kramaric, and Tuanzebe tackles, gives it to Ryan Kent, who finds James Maddison, who finds Dennis Pratt in behind him. Pratt's going to have the first chance of the final, and he's put it wide, just like he did against Tottenham, to seal the deal for Leicester. Puts it on his right foot, and he puts it wide over the right hand post. And that's a warning sign for Man United. 14 minutes played at Wembley. Goalless between two sides. It was Leicester playing into the sun in the first half as well. Chowdhury puts a foot in. But it goes back, and now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's in the Leicester box. And Tuanzebe stays strong and manages to get him out of the box before he goes down for a penalty. And James Justin puts a very nice foot in. And now it's Jerzy Perez getting pressured by Rashford. And Tuanzebe gives it back to Schmeichel, who gives it to Wesley Fofana. And now they play it out for Castagna, the right back, who gives it to Hamza Chowdhury, who sends Daniel Malin in behind. Daniel Malin, he's been tackled, and what a tackle that is by Gabriel Paulista. Dangerous from Paulista, but it pays off for him nevertheless. Fofana does well to win the header. Leicester could be 2 up there, and the Spanish man Perez holds off Rashford. It's Maddison. And Malin should have found Fofana there, and Fofana isn't one of the guys you want in a one-on-one with the big Spanishman David De Gea. As Malin presses in, Grimaldo crumbles under the pressure from the young Dutchman, and that's a poor throw from Leicester. And Rashford's away, being chased by James Justin. And there it goes back to former Spanishman Grimaldo, who links up with new signing as well, Donny van der Beek. It's now Grimaldo again, as it's a very loud Wembley Stadium in London. There's the sun setting. It's Alejandro Grimaldo, former Benfica player, tackled by James Justin, who joined Leicester from Luton Town. And he does well to intercept that one, does James Justin. And now it's Jerzy Perez. He's going to accelerate and then play a through ball to Ryan Kent. Kent's got to finish that, and he does so. Ryan Kent is telling me why he wants to play in the cup final. We start him, and he proves us why we started him. And what a ball that was from Jerzy Perez as well. Plays it through to the Scotsman, who joined from Rangers for about £4 million, I think. It's Leicester 1, Man United 0. But again, Leicester take the lead, and we know what they've done with Leeds before. There's still a long way to go. for the Foxes to make it a double. Just over a third of the game gone. Leicester have broken the deadlock. That pass, I'm not going to lie, wasn't intended for Ryan Kent. That pass was not intended for Ryan Kent. It was intended for Daniel Malin. But yeah, Perez has got better vision than me. And Maddison does well to intercept Van der Beek. And now it's Daniel Malin, who finds James Maddison. And Maddison's put some comfort on the Leicester lead, and he does so. It's Leicester 2, Man United 0. And Donny van der Beek, stupid error. Good hold-up play there from Daniel Malin. He faces former teammate Donny van der Beek. And then Maddison buries the ball into the bottom right. It's Leicester 2, Manchester United. We're so bad. 9 minutes go till the break, and that's Maddison's first goal in his first appearance in the FA Cup. And within 5 minutes it goes from 0-0 to 2-0 to the team from the Midlands. And now Fred, who's been a Manchester United flop. To be fair, I'm not going to hold it back from him. And Leicester just seem like they want it more so far, as Hamza Chowdhury's all over Grimaldo. Grimaldo's not having it easy from any of the Leicester players at the minute. And the throw goes back to Lindelof. And now Van der Beek, who's made the error, he's not messing around with it anymore. He gets it out of his feet to captain Marcus Rashford, who's going to have had a few words with his players so far. And now it's Fred. Ball goes over the top towards Rashford. And Schmeichel does well to Ansby. Holds off the runner. And ball rolled out to Castagna. And now it's Hamza Chowdhury, who's been at Leicester for over 10 years now after joining the youth academy. And now it's Dennis Pratt. Pratt finds Perez, who's offside, says the lino. The two Spanishmen down the right hand side, Grimaldo and Perez. Chowdhury can't win the header, and the ball falls down to Fred. Fred could find Greenwood there, but he decides to keep the ball at his feet. And just before the break, shot blocked. As Man United get the first sight of goal and force the shot. And that's Kramaric, I believe. Yeah, it is. The Croatian. Very well blocked from Timothy Castagna, who trapped him very well. So it's the last chance for the break for Manchester United. And Dennis Pratt heads clear. It's very well played from the Belgian. And so they're going into the break. Leicester leading 2-0. And they're comfortably on the way to the double. It's not over yet though, as we've seen on Ultimate Difficulty before. Anything can happen. We go, so one shot for United. They've had the majority of the possession though, 58%, but goals coming from Kent and Maddison separate the two sides going into the half-time break. And there's going to be a few stern words in the Manchester United dressing room from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and of course Marcus Rashford, the young Manxman, who's led the Red Devils out today. And James Justin's had a very successful move since joining from Luton Town, and he's played in the squad quite a bit this year, in real life and in the game. And Wesley Fofana, of course, joining from St Etienne. And speaking of James Justin, he joined for about £7 million, I believe, from Luton Town, who has got relegated from the Championship last season. Castagna, they've got quite an inexperienced back four today, but they're playing very well. From James Justin all the way over to fellow new signing Castagna. Well, technically it's a whole new signing back four. None of them have had a season experience with us, with Twansby joining in the summer along with Wesley Fofana. And then James Justin, who's the most experienced player in our back line to start the FA Cup final. And Castagna, who joined from an Italian side, the Belgian, puts heavy touch on. And Chowdhury, who said already he's been at the club over 10 years. And there's a foul there as Rashford's getting impatient with the way Leicester are holding the ball. As there's a sub for United. Pogba comes on for Fred. Pogba obviously making a mistake that led to the Arsenal win in real life just on Sunday. And Fofana gives it to James Justin, who's pulling his man wide, Grimaldo. And then ball goes into Dennis Pratt, who ball rolls. It's good feet as Leicester as United are in the Champions League final. So this isn't all United have to play for. They're playing against Piemonte Calcio in the Champions League final, and now it's Timothy Castagna. Sees the gap towards Malin, and Castagna stopped his run. So Malin's decided to go back, and now it's Perez. Perez looks to find Malin. Malin just can't get on the end of it, and slides into De Gea. So we're into the final third of the game, and Leicester have had the majority possession for the second half, and they're not giving Man United anything to play with. His ball goes out to a goal scorer, Ryan Kent. He's been made enough running as to Ansby, who finds Maddison, who finds Pratt. Pratt finds Malin. Malin finds Maddison. Maddison finds the back of the net. It's Leicester City 3, Man United 0, and it's game over at Wembley. And it's very well played from Leicester. Maddison scores his second of his FA Cup campaign and second of the day in the finals. The video is now on 8 likes. Jesus. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the stream. We love to see it from the boys, as that's very good play from Leicester City. The game DJ's here, and he's come at the right time to see Man United get battered. It's Leicester 3, Man United 0, and Leicester are going to do double, maybe even treble. And like I said at the start of the episode, we played the whole of this episode on ultimate difficulty, as we're going to rotate a couple of players. We're not going to bring Under on, because we don't want for the Europa League final. Javi Simons can come on. Oh my god, he's actually here. Ladies and gentlemen, the gaming DJ. Yeah, nice guy. He's alright, I suppose. I should have rotated the bench a bit more. Wouldn't want to miss this. Mate, we've still got another cup final to go. Yeah, we've still got another cup final to go. Imagine not being a mod. Yeah, Jimmy, we've still got another cup final to go. We've got a long way to go in this episode yet. Been nearly live for 2 hours. We've won 2 trophies. Bottled it against Chelsea, but beat Tottenham thanks to Yuri Tielemans. And we beat Brighton thanks to Yuri Tielemans as well. Man United losing because they've not got the slabhead playing. And it's Bruno Fernandes, who's not even been in the box to win the penalty yet for Manchester United, as Castagna does very well. As that's a poor ball. And Man United could get one on the scoreboard here, and that's a very poor ball from Fernandes. Intercepted by Wesley Fofana. And it's the Afros going to pair up in midfield after the ball goes out here, with Javi Simons joining from PSG. And Manchester United at the break had 58% possession, now they only have 46. And now the ball comes away. Leicester aren't taking any risks, they're just running it out this time. It's now James Maddison, who finds Malin. Malin not really on the run though. And Simons is probably going to get about 5 minutes to play. How much does the badge mean to you, boys? We can't get Maddison. No, he's going to get red carded. No, he's not. Oh wait, red cards don't exist on this game. He's got booked, but he's alright. There we go. The Afro man gets his head on the ball already, does Javi Simons. There's an elbow to the back of the head for James Maddison there. And Van der Beek's had an absolute stinker for the whole tie this far. Still 8 minutes to go, and Leicester have played very well throughout the second half, and they've controlled the second half very well, turning the game on its head possession wise, as Van der Beek comes back and makes a useful tackle for a change. On Ultimate Team he's sick, and it's now Marcus Rashford. I'll look at the comments in a minute, chat. I just don't want to bottle this against Man United. I shouldn't, but let's just not do anything stupid and get someone sent off for the Europa League final. Now it's with Twansby. There's chasing Rashford. First shot on target. First shot on target for United, and it's a great save from Kasper Schmeichel. As Castagna snapped. Ref show. Oh, it's full time. It's game over. And there's the double for the boys. Sorry, Josh, but it is what it is. Meeman Freeman, Brazilian stay, but whoa. 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 That got deep quick. Why did you quit school, mate? As Leicester have got the double. Come on. We're going for the treble. And then that's the end of the first season. I think this is the furthest I've got in a series as well. So big up the boys. The road to glory will be coming as well soon. The question is though, will you want me to carry on the Leicester career for another season? Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway because there's the Champions League and stuff to play next season. As the Midlands is blue. The country is blue at the minute. And Kasper Schmeichel is lifting up his second trophy in the space of a matter of days. And Kasper Schmeichel, Leicester City are the champions of the FA Cup. Who do we play in the Community Shield though? Because we've won the FA Cup and the Prem. As it wasn't Man United's greatest performance. And off we go to the press conference once again. As victors. Josh Baker's in the gulag. So there we go. Leicester 3, Man United 0.
Just a couple of questions.
It was remarkable. Day I'll never forget. Still not over yet. We need to win the Europa League. Well done. Thank you, Louis. I've matched you now. I hopefully can go one better and win the Europa League as well. 4-0. Indeed, he's back for the final as well. Let me just check something. I'll feel really bad if it's not. Oh. It's ropes. It's ropes. I thought I'd been playing on Ultimate all episode. I checked just before we started the episode. Oh, I'm not playing my first thing. Nah, I'm not risking it. We'll start Ultimate for the new season. That's ropes. What? I didn't even realise. I literally, if you go back to the start of the stream, you can see me check it's on Ultimate. Oh well. It still wasn't easy, to be fair. Louis thinks I can match him and go better. Oh, it's going to be close. Vardy. Under can return. Barnes. We can't leave Tielemans out. He's been clutch. Pereira can come in and start. So that's going to be a team for the final. Javi Simons. Nah, Pratt's played well. We can bring Sunchi back into the squad though. In fact, Pratt can go. Oh, what have I done here? Oh, mad. I nearly started Ryan Kent at centre back. Yeah, should we go like that? In fact, Chowdhury can come onto the bench. There we go. That's the team that's going to start the Europa League final. One last time this season. It's the last dance for Leicester City. And it's going to be on Wednesday, May the 26th. There's no point putting on Ultimate for one more game. We might as well just start the season fresh and get relegated. It's not been easy, though.
So many of you here. Questions one at a time,
I'll back the
please.
beef. Come on, the boys. Fitness-wise, we're fucked, but oh well. I fancy the chances.
Okay.
No, I don't think about is you. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you like and subscribe as we go into the final game of the season. The last dance for Leicester. And it's in the Europa League before we take on the Champions League next season, and that side looks dangerous. That side does look very dangerous. Can we get score predictions in chat for the last game of the episode, last game of the season, and then we'll start the new season fresh by making some signings. Making the team even better as we'll go on to ultimate difficulty to start the new season. We won the league on goal difference, as you saw at the start of the episode. We've won the FA Cup comfortably by 3-0. And now it is the last dance for Leicester in the Europa League final. One more appearance in Europe, and then our fate will get decided whether we stay on or we get sacked. I'm hoping we can stay on. I mean, if I get sacked after doing the treble, I'll be very disappointed in top, but we move. We're not playing at Napoli Stadium, are we? Oh, hello, we're at London Stadium. So we're technically the home team. Josh Baker backs to be 3-1. Come on, I'll take a 3-1. You see, that's what we're playing for tonight. It's Koulibaly leads out the Napoli side. The cyan blue, that's such a nice get. I've always liked it. Leicester beat Lille 9-1 aggregate to get through, and then we beat Nice 4-1 on aggregate as well. So Leicester are looking favourites coming into the final. Confidence is very high. They're looking to lift their third trophy within 7 days, and people are leaving the stream as peak times. As you can see, Coutinho lining up there for Napoli. They're not the tallest team you'll ever see, but on the ground they're very tactically talented, and they're a very quick team as well. And Koulibaly is going to be a man we're going to struggle to get past today, but I'm sure Jamie Vardy will try and unlock him at some point. As we're in London and we're on our travels for one last time. Europa League's badges are on the sleeves, and hopefully next year, well, we've got the gold Premier League badges and we're going into the Champions League. But the Napoli side, Merritt starts and goal with Sergio Roberto. I don't know the team like that. So Sergio Roberto right back, Rui at left back with Koulibaly and Manolas as centre backs. Fabian Lobotkota as centre mid. Coutinho starts at cam with Lozano and Insigne on the wings and Ousmane up top. That looks like a very dangerous front four for Napoli, because they're having a little light show, epilepsy warning. I bottled that Lobotkata's name as well. I don't know how to pronounce it, so he's going to be called Lob for the game. And as you can see, the Foxes getting one last picture, and Wesley Fofana decides to stand in front of James Maddison. Didn't want to see Maddison anyway, as we see the Leicester side with Lewis Gardner as manager in the bottom right, and Kasper Schmeichel leads the team out onto the field with Castagna and Pereira as full-backs, and Soyuncu and Fofana at centre-backs. Ndidi and Tielemans as the holding midfielders, and Maddison, Barnes and Under as the more aggressive midfielders, with Jamie Vardy as the sole striker and the Golden Boot winner in the Premier League. So we kick off the final game of the season, and Ousmane is going to be the danger man, just like Vardy is for us. There's talented front fours for both teams, and it's going to be whoever scores first is going to be in the driving seat. So you can just sit back. And Napoli look like a very solid team, as they're trying to control the pace of the game early on. And Didi returns from suspension, as you already saw. Lobotka, something like that. Anyway, Ousmane gets his possession on the ball early on. Castagna trying to clear it from the back. He holds it off from Lozano, and he goes back to the captain Kasper Schmeichel, who goes to 19-year-old Wesley Fofana, and now it's Youri Tielemans who finds Maddison, and Koulibaly follows Vardy, and Vardy tackled, and Manolas comes away with the ball. There's 3 of you watching this at the minute. We've dropped viewers, unfortunately, but we move. It's the final of the Europa League. Everyone's probably gone to watch the Champions League final. As Madison's described as I want to watch, it's for Fofana as well to sweep up. And he gets given the ball back from Nigeria and Wilfred Ndidi. Tielemans, that's poor from Leicester, and we can't be affording to give the ball away like that. But if Napoli giving it back to us, we're not going to complain. But Tielemans finds Vardy, who puts inside, and Manolas puts on his left foot, forces a save. Oh, the man on the mic is upset with someone's language, as Leicester have had the first clear chance of the final. Hold on a second. I swear I am on ultimate. I know it won't show me here. Oh no, I'm playing with sliders on at the minute. Right, okay. That's why literally every shot they take seems to go in. Because I've got sliders. We'll go to legendary ultimate for the new season. And it's a great tackle from Castagna on Lozano. But Lozano wins the throw-in for Napoli. And well read by Wilfred Ndidi. And now Hive Barnes comes away down left hand side. Takes on Manolas and finds Vardy in the middle. Vardy. Why is it not changed to Ricardo Pereira there? I don't know. But Leicester are making errors, giving the ball away carelessly. But well, Napoli and matching isn't doing the same thing. We're not going to complain too much, as Philippe Coutinho has been around the continent, very well travelled recently to say the least. Here's Coutinho. Ball sent over the top towards Mario Rui. Tackled by Ricardo Pereira. Ball sent towards the middle. Fabian nearly gets up for it, but Castagna does well to win it back. And Tielemans picks it up, sends the ball to Cengiz. Vardy slides it through to Maddison. And Maddison, as he's done so many times this season, he's tried to pass it instead of back himself. And Leicester are looking very nervous as Murat clears the ball towards Osimhen. Fofana does well to win the header. And now Tielemans. Ricardo Pereira swings the ball towards the back post. Manolas is the first one up. And he wasn't really seen challenged by the cross. Ball sent over the top. Ricardo Pereira does well to head it down. And now it's Tielemans as Cengiz under. The Turkishman, if he can get around Koulibaly, which he kind of has done. He's going to hold it up though because he's running out of green. It's Maddison. Ndidi. Vardy. Ndidi. Has a pot. Wilfred Ndidi. That wasn't an awful effort from Wilf. But it wasn't one of his best either. As the ball was still rising as it went over the bar. Nearly stung the crossbar though. Couple of inches lower. And that was Leicester 1, Napoli 0, as Merritt had no chance with that. Fofana wins the header. Tielemans finds Cengiz. It's now Maddison. Vardy, who finds the feet of Manolas, not Maddison. Oh, that's naughty from Fofana, and he could be finding himself in the referee's book shortly. Osimhen sends the ball over the top to Insigne. Insigne sends the ball to the middle. What a save by Schmeichel. And Kasper Schmeichel has done well with that. And all the player had to do there was put it either side of him. Well, anywhere but there, and it was going in. But Leicester giving the ball away. And now it's Hervé Lozano. Swings the ball back into the middle towards Coutinho. Sunchi wins the header. Osimhen gets up and finds the ball back in the net. It's Napoli 1, Leicester City 0. Ah, boys. Good ball from Insigne. Sunchu heads it back across the box. That's an error from Sunchu, and Osimhen scores just before the break. This is 7th of the Europa League season. And Vardy gets his back underway. And that's poor from Barnes. There's Fofana. Didn't find himself in the referee's book for that first challenge, as I thought he would have. But Napoli playing at quick tempo, looking for another before half time. It's Sergio Roberto, the former Barcelona right back, right mid, right back. He's played everywhere down the right side. As Barnes gives it to Sunchu in a sticky situation. And Leicester gets some space, and they get a chance to go into the half-time changing rooms and recompose before coming back out for the second half. It's a little bit ropes at the minute, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit ropes. Into the second half we go. Leicester City get us underway. It's Castagna. Cengiz. Now it's Ricardo Pereira. Here's Tielemans. Tielemans, the Belgians, this is probably his 53rd European cap for us. Obviously playing at Club Brugge when he was younger, he had quite a few European caps. As Leicester doing well just to keep the ball now. Tielemans finds Maddison. Maddison plays it back to Wilfred and Ndidi. And Ndidi finds Vardy. Vardy finds Tielemans. Tielemans finds Vardy. Vardy finds the back of the net. It's all square at London Stadium. And what goal that is from Leicester. Well worked goal to start the second half. And the South African World Cup dance for the Foxes. "12 minutes after Usman put Napoli 1-0 up, the Italian side have been pulled back level by the English champions. Leicester. So all square again at London Stadium. And an error from Insigne's first touch. Sunchi gives it across the back to Fofana, who's going to look to find Castagna. That's a great ball from the Frenchman. And Castagna's way down the right. He's got Sergio Roberto for pace. He cuts back inside to Timothy Castagna. And he uses his muscle. He gives it back to fellow Belgian Yuri Tielemans. It's now Jamie Vardy. And Ndidi with a tackle. And another deflection by Ndidi, and he wins the ball for Leicester. And Cengiz Ünder brings it down and loses the ball as Osman goes off for Dries Mertens. 63 minutes played. We're going to match him with a sub of our own. As we're going to bring Malin on down the left. And Tielemans has been quite so good, and Pratt on down the middle as well. And will we feature our first extra time so far this season? So we can't be too generous on subs yet anyway. Ball sent over the top towards Insigne. As that's got to have gone out surely, ref. Ball goes back towards Insigne, and if Insigne can swing it in here, he has done. And Dries Mertens with his first touchdown into the back of the net. And Leicester trail again at the London Stadium. With 25 minutes this time to bring it back level. As Insigne has a good ball, Sunchu again is mispositioned. And Dries Mertens runs free in the box. So 23 minutes go plus added time. Timothy Castagna. Barnes departs from Malin. And that's Ricardo Pereira, who gives it to Cengiz Ünder. And Leicester look like they're in behind again. There's no players for Cengiz Ünder to pass the ball, but he wins the Foxes a corner. Okay, right, okay. I'm not triggered, you're triggered. As Vardy's starting to defend from the front. Ball sent over the top towards Lorenzo's off. Lozano, who's offside. And that was his last involvement in the game. He gets subbed off Politano, and that's a great ball. Daniel Malin picks the ball up. Takes on Sergio Roberto, he cuts back inside. And that's Ndidi. Gives it to Dennis Pratt, who finds Vardy. And Vardy finds the back of the net again. And it's another great strike from Jamie Vardy. And it's time for the mannequin challenge for the Foxes. But can their defence stay strong enough to be able to push them on? 10 minutes again between the two goals. Napoli just is trying to sit back, and against a team like Leicester you will not be able to get away with sitting back without getting punished. And Daniel Malin making the initial break down the line then. There's a nice delicate team in Napoli, and you can see how they're in the Europa League final. As Cengiz Ünder puts a foot in. And he's just waiting for support, is Cengiz Ünder. And he finds Dennis Pratt, who finds Ndidi. It's now Vardy. Oh, Vardy, that was meant to go to Dennis Pratt. Ball sent over the top towards Politano, and it's going to bounce out. With just 5 minutes to go plus added time, as Ozil comes on. As Napoli have clearly been working on the midfield recruitment area. So both teams now have 2 cams / centre mids on the pitch. And Ndidi gives it to Maddison. Maddison gives it to Pratt. Pratt finds Vardy with a very nice ball. Vardy heavy touch, fouled by Fabian. And Fabian's not going to get booked here, just as I'm talking to from the ref. And Fofana plays it short. Now Vardy sends it back to Castagna. As Leicester will probably have one more attack. Pratt. It goes to Malin. Malin from the edge of the box. Finesses it. That had my heart in my mouth, not gonna lie. As I thought, Malin took that away. And that's the flair he provides for us. So there's a minute left to play of added time. Fofana takes the ball and the referee gives a foul. So if Napoli are going to be forced to swing it into the box here, and they're going for it, then young Malin heads clear. And Vardy just clears, so we're going to extra time. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. So Leicester have half an hour of football to win the treble, and not just the domestic treble, the continental treble as well. We get given another sub, don't we? It might have to be a Pratt, Cam and Chowdhury on. They're a bit more of a defensive rock. Anyway, into added time we go. Sorry, extra time we go. Leicester have still got 2 subs as well, whereas Napoli have just the one. As the ball sent forward from kick-off, and Cengiz Under brings it down. Pratt finds Under. Under gives and goes with Vardy. Vardy puts the ball behind Maddison. Ball sent forward again towards Mertens. Wesley Fofana does very well. Maddison holds it up. He gives it to Belgian Pratt, who finds Cengiz Under, but he's not put enough power on it. Did the Belgian. Dennis Pratt playing his best football for us. He's playing with a smile on his face. Scored quite a few goals in the Europa League this year, and he's worked his way into a solid first team position. That's the word I'm looking for. Sunchi does well to intercept the pass. And then Ndidi gives the ball back to Schmeichel. And now Sunchi gives the ball to Dennis Pratt. Pratt gives it to Cengiz Under. Under finds Vardy. Vardy's a bit too quick for his own good here. Vardy's footwork. Malin comes auto block repair. Auto block replace. Oh wait, no, it's replace and repair, something like that. I've said it the wrong way around. Anyway, we need to not lose focus. We're going to do that, and we're going to take Maddison off for Chowdhury. Chowdhury will be alright. Kent, will he play on the right? He will. Is it balls? It's the last game of the season. We don't need to save anyone for anything. I think it's ropes taking Maddison off, actually, to be fair. I don't know, I need help. How about we do that? Pratt can play out on the right on +4. So if we do that. Right, we've got 30 seconds till half time anyway. As it looks like it's going to be square going into that, into half time, so I'll say that. Shinchu tactical foul. There's another chance out. There's another chance for Napoli. The first ball into the danger zone wasn't as good. Fofana does the same with this one. And Castagna clears and Chadwick's not having anything. So we're going into the second half of extra time. 15 minutes of football is separating Leicester and the first European title of the 21st century. And it's going to be Leicester to kick off. And they do kick off. I don't want to go to penalties because you just know the AI are going to save everything. Indeed, he gives it to Castagna. Maitland's offside. Manolas sends it forward. Maitland putting his body on the line. He's adding energy, and I don't know who's the Golden Boot winner at the minute, if it's Vardy or Maitland. Chowdhury tackles, referee deems unfairly. Coutinho looks towards the middle. Maitland comes away, heads it towards Vardy, but that's not illegal, is it, ref? Ball's in behind. What a save by Schmeichel. And that could have been curtains for the Foxes. Fofana does well to block, and the ball goes to Pratt, who accelerates right down the right hand side. He's being chased by Philip Coutinho. Pratt finds Chowdhury, who finds Ndidi, who finds Vardy. Auto block again. Indeed, his stamina is incredible. And it looks like we're going to penalties, and I'm not going to win penalties because legendary AI just saves everything when it comes to penalties. Ball sent over the top. We might not even need extra time. Dries Mertens could settle it. And if Leicester are lucky, we're going to penalties. As Castagna dives in. Indeed, he's with him to support. Indeed, he deflects. Castagna's on the floor again. Ball sent back at ref. Ref, look how much added time we played. Maitland does well. And he's just going to get rid of it. So we're going to penalties. It's ropes, boys. It's curtains. We've lost. It's Lorenzo Insigne. Right, I'm sitting forward. Coutinho. Ah, that's good pan. I moved way too early. Right, Napoli must score. It's Politano. We've won. We've won the Europa League. We've done the treble. Come on! Yes! I thought it was curtains. I thought it was curtains. Politano, what a save by... Oh, it didn't even save it. It hit the upper 90. Champions of Europe, we know what we are. Wesley Fofana, the man. Is there anything this man can't do? Come on, the boys. As if we've won the penalty shootout. As if we've actually won the penalty shootout. I thought it was ropes. Every squad battles thing, every squad battles penalty shootout you get taken to is ropes. But this one isn't. And Kasper Schmeichel's lifting up Leicester's third trophy within 10 days. And Kasper Schmeichel's probably made most appearances for us this season as the Dutch-Danish captain lifts up the trophy. And what a way to finish the season for Leicester, doing the domestic double and the European champions as well. Leicester come out on top on penalties. European glory. I wish it would let us see like the route we took and stuff, but unfortunately, well, it probably does. They're achievements, by the way, but that's why it's not showing up.
Some questions regarding the match.
We fought hard for it. We came from behind twice to win, so it's about desire, it's about hunger.
That'll be all.
They kept Vardy quiet in the second half, to be fair, except his goal. So now it's the Euros. Whoo! Bernard's left to Legia Warsaw. Right, will it let us see our road to the final and stuff? So Europa League. Oh, it's World Cup qualifiers. So at group stage we topped by 1 point over Plessin, and then in the round of 32, it's not showing us who we beat. Or the round of 16, it's not showing us who we beat. Then we skipped to the quarterfinals where we beat Nice 4-1 on penalties, and then in the semis we beat Lille 9-1 on aggregate. And then in the final we beat Napoli 3-1 on penalties. Then we look at the FA Cup. So it's kind of a season roundup. So in round 1, it won't show as round 1, no. And we weren't in it till round 3, I don't think. Round 4, oh no, Fulham there. So in round 4, it's still not showing our result. In round 5 we beat Derby 3-1. In round 6 we beat Middlesbrough 1-0. In the semis we beat Newcastle 1-0. And then in the final we beat Manchester United by 3-0. And the last table we're going to look at is the Premier League table. We're going to see who's been relegated and who has been promoted, if I can find the Championship, that is. So as you can see, we finished level on points to Liverpool, but we by 22 goals to be able to come through and win the trophy. 7 points behind them were Man United, and rounding out the Champions League qualification places were Manchester City, with Spurs and Chelsea qualifying for Europe. If we go to the bottom half of the table, Brighton were the team that went down in the end, that were joined by Sheffield United and West Brom. So we technically sealed the fate of West Brom and Brighton. If we change competition, it only shows us our competition, doesn't it? So we can go on other competitions, I believe, other leagues. There we go. Pick competition. We'll go down to find the Championship. Coming up from the Championship, we've got Watford, Forest, and either Bournemouth, Preston, Norwich, or County. So that'll be so Forest coming up, which is pretty cool. They're going to get sent straight back down. Well, especially by me. But we're going to advance further. And I'm not going to play any of the international games. Because, why not? There's no need to. Sam Hughes, piss off, please. Stanley Martin's left. Contracts expiring. We need to keep Fuchs. Fuchs is just a veteran of the... He's just, look at him. He's a madman. I want Fuchs. One more Fuchs. One more, yeah. Oh, there we go. There's a manager glitch that everyone's talking about. I know what Josh is thinking if he's still here. Yeah. Fuchs is staying for one more year. $40k, yeah. Well, 40k a week even. There we go. So, more money. Another 8.5 mil from Europa League. Sam Hughes, just piss off. I don't like you. So we've got another scouting report. Let's look at the players we've already got in a minute. These two look like beasts. You can just release. 15 at 61 rated. Mad. Can I sign him now? Oh, I can. Oh, never mind. 17, 83 to 94 potential. These boys are looking good. I knew you were thinking that, Josh, not gonna lie. So he's left us 400k, 350k, 375k, 325k. Ollie Mellor's worth 160, so you can go. 200, you can go. 130, you can go. 130, you can go. And 90. What an awful month of scout reports. I'm not talking Sam Hughes' knob. So the player's being rested. You keep telling me contracts are expiring. I couldn't care less. Like, really? Hi, do I have a Leicester third kit in my current save? It's not in the game, is it? Have they added it to the game? As if they're just picking on me about failing that and not winning that, doing everything but. I don't know, is it actually in the game? Right, there we go, the end of the season. Player returns from loan, who we got coming back then? Probably a shit. Not going to let me look at my emails. It's been added to the game in the latest update. Mad. So Sawa's back from Leuven, George Hurst back, and so Daniel Iverson. Oh, so it's been added to the game. I would say I'd start a new career mode just to, so we get the thing. So, dear Mr. Gardner, we've come to the end of the season, and I'm writing to you to let you know the board is delighted with your performance as manager so far. The players and staff have clearly respect you. You seem to have done us an excellent job aligning yourself with the club's culture and vision, both on and off the pitch. We would be happy to agree for you to continue the job you've started here and remain at club for the next season. Big dubs. Come on. Yeah, no, I don't have it in this save then, KG. I'm not going to start a new save just so I get a kit. Obviously, that's just pretty stupid of me, because then I'd have to delete all these videos. There's a new series coming to the channel soon anyway, a Road to Glory with a League 2 team maybe. It depends how lucky I'm feeling. Or I might go, in fact, League 2 is the only really place, or I might go to Spain or somewhere and go into the second division. But that's not a lot. A proper Road to Glory. If you've got any Road to Glory suggestion teams or any other career mode teams you want me to see me do, be sure just to let me know in the live comment section now, or comments after the video if you're watching it as a video. So yeah, well, there's going to be a new series coming to the channel soon. We finished this season, we'll probably get second season started and underway, and obviously because we're going back into this second lockdown, unfortunately I'm going to be having more time at home to be able to stream and things like that. So yeah, all you can do really is like and subscribe, turn your notifications on so you will get notified every time I upload, every time I make a stream, because I do not really have a streaming schedule. I just stream as and when I feel like it. But once this loads in, we'll check all the budgets and stuff for next season, and then we'll end the episode there. Saying that, actually, we'll have a look. In fact, you can't look if you've got a new kit without swimming to the first pre-season game. Would it get added during? I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. I was about to say, it's not waiting for me to click continue, is it? No. So, money. It's the only place you can go. So, we look at, we've got 130, well, we've got 141 million pounds. or 140 million pounds to take into the thing. We've got a friendly in 3 days, so we're just into that. We're not going to play anything today. We're not going to make any signings. But again, like I said, if you're watching it as a video, make sure you do leave some suggestions on who we need to sign or anything in the transfer window. I've got a couple of right wingers that I want to sign, maybe another left winger as well, a starting left winger to put Barnes on the bench potentially, or just give him some competition because he's got not much competition on the left at the minute. But yeah, apart from that, maybe I don't even know what we need to sign, to be honest with you. Maybe a new keeper because Schmeichel's getting old. Maybe just in-depth players really, especially if we're going up to ultimate. Oh, we've been given a transfer budget increase as well. Right, let's just look at these emails. Oh yeah, they're giving me my earnings basically. They're not giving me any more money at all. Have I got anyone on my transfer list that I want, that I know I want anyway from last season? We've got the left wingers. We've got Kudus, Martinelli, Grady Daniel, Mateus Pereira, Ben Godfrey. So yeah, we've got a couple of players, but let me just see this and then I'll stop waffling and I'll end the episode because I feel like I'm waffling massively. Customise, please give us the kits, please give us the kits. No. So no, we've still got the 2 kits for now, and obviously the updates come on, but I don't have anything yet. So the players are still looking good, and yeah, don't really have much else to say. But if you enjoyed the live stream, make sure you leave that thumbs up button. Next episode, as you can see, we're about to go into episode 2, the longest ever series on my channel, which is quite embarrassing, just finishing 1 season. But if you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.